Hello and welcome back to my model rail layout, Mistydale. Today I thought I'd show you how I made this little flower bed, especially the earth effect in between, which I didn't make using commercially available product. So without further ado, let's go and see exactly what we're going to use today to create this effect. So this is almost what you will need. Some static grass layering spray from World Scenics, some World Scenics flowers, 4mm, and a Stanley knife. Now to create the soil, I'll be using the contents of one of these, a normal tea bag. Inside here, obviously, is some tea, and when you look at it from a little bit further away, it does just look like earth, and it is the most cheapest way I've found of creating earth effects on my layout. So let's see how we're going to create this little scene. I'm going to start by removing a small patch of grass which I'd already put down on this part on the layout. Obviously to do this would be the easiest thing to do would be use my Stanley knife. So I'm just going to remove a little bit of grass in this sort of area here, just by scraping it back so I can reveal a bit of the baseboard. Put it in a nice little triangle formation similar to the one we had over the other side. The reason why I'm removing this is to make the self-adhesive flowers stick better. What I can do, however, is remove this grass and put it back in the grass pot, and I can reuse it at a later date. So that's just to get that away from my baseboard. That should be enough, I think. I'm going to put that to one side. Put that in the grass pot in a moment. I might just scrape a little bit more out, just to get a little bit more down to the base. Now, a lot of people asked me the last time I'd done it, people who came down to see me layout, why didn't I do the little triangle and then put the grass over it? Well, then I would have got grass all over my plants, and that wouldn't have been very professional, I don't think. Not that this is that professional. I'm only an amateur at these things, but I do try hard. Anyway, so that's our little patch done. I should now get the World Scenics plants. I mean, I've got this. Whoops, there we go, get that in the shot. I've got the flowers 4mm. You could use any sort of flowers for these, but I found these are quite cheap. All these products, I'm going to put links in the description, except the tea bag, which I'm pretty sure that you'll know where to get them from. And these just easily, I'm going to show you, I'll just link in, these just easily peel off. Like so, and then you just stick them down onto your baseboard. Some people don't like them, they think they're a bit too colourful. I think they look quite good from a distance, and that's really all I'm worried about. It's just something to make the layout look rather nice and a little bit more interesting than just a plain patch of grass. So let's stick those down. Nope. Some of them don't like to come away sometimes. That's good. Get that into that nice triangle formation, which looks as though it's been an organised flower bed. Oops. Doesn't have to be too precise. We're not after a fully cultivated flower bed. Push that into position. The good thing about these is because, of course, they're self-adhesive, they don't take too long to put down. And if you do want to move them slightly, they are able to come up. Now, already that looks quite nice. That looks quite nice indeed. But the best thing about this next thing is that we get a chance to use the secret ingredient, which is, of course, a tea bag. Now, I've used this before, so I have my own bag of tea bags. Just to show you, I've just slipped open that tea bag, and in there will be our earth. Now, this is my bag I use normally for tea, so I'll just show you. There's no funny business going on. I'll just empty that into there. Now I've got one empty tea bag. So in here now, I've got loose tea, just normal loose tea out of a tea bag. So what I'll do now is I'll just get a spoon, a nice angled spoon I've got on here. Just get a little bit, let's do this here, a little bit out of the bag. Put that to one side. And then gently just put it over the, or in between where the flowers are. Again, don't be too precise. You can always move it around a bit. That's it. As I say, if it goes over the flowers, just use your finger. Just push it down into the middle. And again, just to get that raised flower bed look, use the edge of your spoon down the side there. And that just makes it look like a raised flower bed slightly with the stuff there. There we go. I will go in a little bit closer later on to show you how good this effect looks, but already I think you can probably see just the tea leaves, the way they are, really make this look like earth. And a little bit more around the back end. Hopefully you can still hear me. A little bit more around the back, the sides. So you just angle the spoon down. Take your time a little bit, just to make sure that goes in quite nicely. See a little bit more down the front, just there, just to make it look good. A little bit there, because that's got a little bit of a gap. I'm just going to have a quick look. Yeah, that looks really good. Quite simple. And the last thing to do is to get your worldwide. Now I've used this. Well, I'll get it out. I've used this grass layering spray. I found this off of a another person's site. Can't quite remember at the moment, but I will put the link in the description because this was a fantastic find, and I like using it. It doesn't leave any residue, and I think that's the reason why I like it so much. You can keep on spraying it and just so it doesn't leave any glue beads like some other products do. I really recommend this, and I will leave a link down in the description, not only to this, but also to the video that I found that used this the first time. So thanks very much to the person who did that. This does need a bit of a shake before you use it. And the one thing I like to do, I'll do this off of camera obviously, just give it a quick squirt, just to make sure it's working properly. And then literally a small dusting of the fixer, so you're not blowing too much out of the way. If you do get any rogue bits of earth flying off like I did there, just pick them off the layout straight away. Just brush them away. Now that should fix the majority. I'm just going to do a little bit more, very lightly. And that should fix that flower bed. That is how easy it was. I've done that in real time. That's how easy it was to put that down. And the best thing about this, I think, is the use of the tea leaves. It really is quite effective, and for the price of a tea bag, you can't beat it. I've seen some people say use used tea bags. I tried that in the past. I didn't think it made much difference to the colour of the earth. Just a tea bag, split it open, put it into a bag, and use a small spoon to go over this bit there. Anyway, I'm going to go get the camera off the tripod, go down a little bit closer, and show you exactly what it looks like a little bit closer up. So as you can see, it's quite a nice effect. Gives quite a good earth look. And overall, I think the flowers are pretty good. I mean, yes, for some people they might be a bit too colourful and vibrant, but I don't think it's a bad effect. I'll just come down at this level, you can see. Yeah, so overall, I'm very pleased with that. I hope this has been of some help. I mean, many of you probably know how to do this anyway, but some of you may not know these nice little tricks and tips exist. I know I certainly didn't until I started digging around on YouTube. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching.